Sports.
Draft weekend continuing as NFL teams made their second and third round picks tonight, and all eyes on who Ted Thompson is selecting. For the latest on the one, not two, newest members of the Green and Gold, we head to Packers draft headquarters, where Nick O'Brien has been following these selections, or should I say selection, very closely. Nick, why don't you explain that for us?
Yeah, many of us here in Green Bay weren't all that surprised when Ted Thompson traded away the Packers' 25th pick in the second round to acquire more picks later on in the draft. However, we were surprised to see how low top running backs Montee Ball and Eddie Lacy dropped in the draft. Now, word is that Wisconsin running back Montee Ball would have loved to be in Green Bay as much as Green Bay would have loved to have him, but he got scooped up by Denver at pick number 58, which led to Alabama running back Eddie Lacy becoming the 61st pick of the NFL draft to the Green Bay Packers. Lacy is a 5'11", 230-pound runner that led the Crimson Tide to a national championship this past season. The Packers front office said they were attracted to Lacy because of his ability to break tackles and stay on his feet. The Louisiana native averaged an SEC record 6.77 yards per carry throughout his career.
Picks for tomorrow, and it worked out today. He's big, he's powerful, he's got a great lateral cut and spin move. He's played at a fairly high level, and he's a good kid.
Yeah, Lacy said he was actually on a plane ride back to Alabama when the Packers front office was trying to get a hold of him, and when the plane touched down, he turned on his phone to find a bunch of missed calls from the Packers front office letting him know his NFL destination. David, back to you.
Nick O'Brien continuing our coverage from draft headquarters. Thanks, Nick. So 10 picks tomorrow in rounds 4 through 7. Let's focus back on Eddie Lacy. Many thought he would be chosen sooner. Here's what he had to say about that.
I couldn't tell you why I slid so far, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it, and I'm just looking forward to be a part of the new team and contribute as much as I can.
They did have a very, very good offensive line at Alabama. A lot of good players, but he averaged 6-point-something yards in the SEC his whole career. He's a good back. We're really excited to have him.
Meanwhile, Montee Ball is headed to Denver. The former Badgers running back was selected as the 58th overall pick. He is the all-time leader in touchdowns in major college football. And Ball made lots of history down in Madison. Now he embarks on his pro career. Going back to our other big sports story, Aaron Rodgers signing his contract extension. It's the second of 2 big deals that the Packers front office made this month. And now last week, Clay Matthews agreed to an extension to his rookie contract, which makes him the highest paid linebacker in the league. And Rodgers says the expectations this season are higher than ever.
Obviously, that whole personnel department believes in Mike and the staff and their ability to coach and teach and demand and get the most out of their players. And there's an expectation that guys like myself and Clay are going to continue to take advantage of leadership opportunities that we have. And I like our team. I like where we're at. Obviously there was some discussion about not doing a whole lot in free agency, but like I said, this seems to be the Packer way.
By the way, the Brewers tied with the Dodgers 2-2. So that's all for sports and some unrelated Packers news.
Thanks, David. And your weekend forecast when we come back.